Hi, hello. Good evening and good morning to my beloved country, Philippines. Good evening and good morning for both Filipino peoples, Muslims and non-Muslims living in our country, Philippines, from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Assalamualaikum, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Who am I? I am what and who I am. I'm not hero nor savior, but I'm kind heart with good deeds. Who is Tatay Duterte? Former President Tatay Duterte. He is a man of peace, justice, humanity, and progress. His dignity-bearing is unlike no other. He fulfilled all of his promises. He bring peace in our country and to our homeland Mindanao. He made a good job as president of our country. Tatay Duterte is unlike no other. He is the best and good president ever. Who am I? I am what and who I am. I'm not hero nor savior, but I'm kind-hearted with good deeds. During the Marawi siege, when I received and heard the news that there's are hundreds or thousands of innocent civilians was trapped in the middle of the battlefield on the ground zero, I'm in a hustle and I immediately send my advice and request to make to Tatay Duterte throughout my social media account. By using of my social media accounts, I send my advice and request to make to Tatay Duterte to make an order and else the AFP to do their job and to rescue the innocent civilians in the middle of the battlefield on the ground zero. And it was granted and obeyed by Tatay Duterte. My advice and request to make was obeyed by him. And the AFP, they immediately rescued, even if in the middle of the battlefield, even if in that difficult situation, they tried their best to rescue the innocent civilians of Maranao on the ground zero. Thanks to Tatay Duterte and thanks to the AFP too. In addition to it, when I heard and received the news that the innocent civilians of Maranao in the evacuation centers, there are lack of foods, they're starving in hunger of lack of foods. And the infants, babies are lack of milks, they get sick. I was feel pity to them. My tears flew in my eyes. So I'm in a hustle and I send my advices and request to make to Tatay Duterte by using of my social media accounts. I asked him, I advised him to make an order and ask the AFP to not interrupt the truckloads of humanitarian aid and give the AFP an authority to check all the truckloads of humanitarian aids just to clear it up, but not to delay it and to interrupt it. And allowing the truckloads of humanitarian aids to deliver and to distribute it immediately to the innocent civilians of Maranao and the evacuation center. And it was granted and obeyed by the President Tatay Duterte and the AFP too. Thanks Tatay Duterte and Sukran. And thanks to the AFP too. In addition to it, I also asked and advised Tatay Duterte that afterwards of the Marawi siege, when it's over, I asked him and I begged him, I advised Tatay Duterte to help the Maranao civilians to start a new lease on life and to rebuild Marawi City. And it was granted and obeyed by the President Tatay Duterte as he immediately announced that he will help the Maranao civilians to start a new lease on life and to rebuild Marawi City after the Marawi siege. But his anger dwelling him and planned him to declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and Maguindanao province. The entire Maguindanao province and Cotabato City, he planned to declare all-out war. But I was against it. So when I received and heard that no one has temerity and guts to talk to Tatay Duterte, and no one has guts to trying to stop Tatay Duterte, but I am the only one who have temerity, and I've never dared to send my message and advice to him that I'm against to his plan of declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and Maguindanao province. I send my advice and request to make to him that I am against to his plan to declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and Maguindanao province. And I made it clear to him, I explained it to Tatay Duterte, that Cotabato City and Maguindanao province is my hometown. It's my homeland. And I don't want all out war. So I explained to him that he must not generalize the entire Muslims. His anger must be controlled and not to generalize the entire Muslims. Ang pagkakamali ng isa ay hindi pagkakamali ng lahat. Ang kasalanan ng isa ay hindi kasalanan ng lahat. So, I asked him to not generalize the entire Muslims. And I asked him to postpone his plan. I asked him to postpone his plan to not declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and Maguindanao province. I advised Tatay Duterte to postpone and to take back his plan to declare all-out war to the Cotabato City and Maguindanao province. And I explained to him that you know it very well, Tatay Duterte, that those criminals or terrorist peoples are small. They are small groups only, and you know it very well. Where are they hiding out? So you don't have to declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and Maguindanao province. Don't tarnish your legacy and Duterte administration with the bloodshed of innocent peoples. Killing innocents is an act of terrorism. So you don't have to declare all-out war. You know how to siege those criminals without to declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and Maguindanao. So you are free to siege them with no one innocent peoples will die, with no damage of properties. So for the sake of peace, humanity, and for the sake of innocent peoples, take back your plan and postpone. I advise you to postpone and to take back your plan to declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and Maguindanao province. Because I don't want innocent peoples will die. I don't want innocent people suffered. I don't want my people to suffer. And I don't want my hometown and homeland to be destroyed with total destructions. So, this is my homeland and hometown. So, don't break it. And it was granted and obeyed by the President. Tatay Duterte obeyed and granted my advices and requests to me, as he immediately postponed his plan to declare all-out war to the entire Cotabato City and to the Maguindanao province. Thank you, Tatay Duterte. I salute you. Shukran.